Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Another random video with Lana Boo. So today will be about resin. I have gotten into watching videos about DIY craft projects about resin, and everything looks pretty neat. So over the past few weeks I've been getting some stuff together, and let me show you what I got in this this right here. I got most of this in at the same time. This glitter and beads and stars and things came in with this kit, with the bracelet and some pipettes and some spoons and things. This teddy bear also came with it, along with these 3 molds right here, which I've used. This mold also came with it. This egg-shaped mold came separately. I think this came when I got my resin right here, which isn't much. I ordered more and wait for that to come in. Then I did some projects before I got my UV lights. I thought I only ordered 1, but 2 came in. The UV lights, the resin, and these molds all came from Wish, which took weeks to get in, but I'm excited that I got them. So after getting that, I went in and ordered this right here, this little kit. It comes with gloves, it comes with finger cots. If you don't know what a finger cot is, it's like a partial gloves just for your finger only, so you don't have to put on the full glove on your hand. It comes with popsicle sticks, good for stirring, mixing colors with resins and things like that. It comes with 2 bags of pipettes, and it also comes with these pouring cups, measuring cups, and 2 of the bigger pouring cups at the bottom, which I'll be using when I get in my other resin, the part A and part B resin that I ordered. Waiting for that. That'll be in a few days. Last week I got in these new molds, and these are all Zodiac molds. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to do some stuff with that. They look pretty sick. I love it. Absolutely love it. I can't wait. I'm a Cancer, but I love Zodiac stuff. And then finally, I've been waiting. My pigments. I've been waiting on these. The pigments, this kit right here, and the Zodiac molds I all got off of Amazon, which, you know, it doesn't take long to get in. But all of these pigments are 0.35 ounces, and they're all non-toxic and odorless. So what I was using before was, in a project, I went to Dollar Tree and I got some oil paint. All you need is a little bit, and if you mix it really well, it will mix into the resin. So you don't always have to spend a lot of money on pigments, but if you know how to mix your colors correctly and you can get the gradient right of what colors you want, then you can go to the dollar store and actually get some oil paint. And I also went to the dollar store and got sand. I wanted some smaller shells, but they don't have small shells. They have bigger shells. So I think I might go back to Dollar Tree and get some stuff for some bigger projects. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try to fix a key that was broken. Let me show you what I've done so far, which I don't think they're necessarily failed attempts, but I mean, they weren't necessarily good in the end. Let's see, because you'll be able to see it against. This was my first attempt. I used this mold right here, as you can see, with all the purple glitter in it. And I used that heart right there. Yeah, I used that heart right there that has a purple glitter around it. I did this on a day where it was cloudy, and the UV resin, it says that it has a curing times on cloudy days and whatnot, but it also has to be a certain temperature in here as well for it to set. So even on a cloudy day, this one ended up being sticky. I tried to fix it on the back and make it flat, but that didn't work. And then I tried to sit it on a surface that I could pop it off of, like clear packing tape, and brush some resin over top of it on a sunny day when and it didn't work. But I did yellow glitter for the ears, and I tried to do purple glitter for the body, but because I didn't have the UV lights to set it, it all ran together. And for the heart, I did that separately in here and did like the bigger pieces of red glitter. So, I mean, I tried. That was my first attempt. My second attempt was this guy, and I just did the clear resin with a purple heart, purple glitter heart. I put a lot of glitter in it so you can see that it's heart shaped. Again, I did this on a sunny day, and it was about 70 degrees out. So, and I try to do it in layers thinking I would be slick and wouldn't have any bubbles or imperfections, but it still has some imperfections in it because some air got underneath while I was transporting it outside in my truck where it was nice and hot, where the sun was beaming. That's how it cured in like within seconds. It really did. And it wasn't sticky. It's hard and everything. So that's that. And then I also used this little drill, this handheld drill, and I put one of these hooks in it. So this can be a necklace or something like that. I'm gonna have to get a cord and make that a necklace or something like that. Yeah. Next thing I did was I used this guy right here, and I made this. Didn't have to drill a hole because the mold already has a spot for a hole in it. And I just did a yellow glitter heart. And then again, some air got trapped underneath while I was taking it out. Once you lift the mold, some air gets underneath there as it's setting, or when I try to put it in the truck. This is the bottom where it has the imperfections. I think I can put some resin over top of it and it be flat and cure it with the UV light. But that was my second one. And it's kind of suspended in there. Pretty neat. I like it. You can't see it. Can you see it? Can't see it. Tag on it. Okay. Anyway. And this was my other one. I used this mold right here to make this. What I did was I mixed a little bit of resin with a little bit of sand, and then I spooned that in the bottom of the mold up to a certain spot. And then I was going to let that cure first, but it really didn't matter if the blue seeped down. But what I did was, like I said, I didn't have this yet, so I used the blue oil paint in here. I just put a little bit of oil paint on a toothpick and mix it around in there until I got the blue color that I wanted. And yes, it has some bubbles in it, but I really don't care. I guess this is like a diamond under the sea type thing. And I also used the drill to put one of these in it, so I'm definitely going to make this into a necklace because I actually like this one. This one's pretty dope. So that's what I made so far. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to fix this some kind of way. I just have to figure out which mold I want to put it in. And I think I'm going to use that one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit the key in here some kind of way and mix up some pigment and some resin and fill it that way and have it on a tilt and cure it as I go. I'm not sure if I want to do that or if I want to just use one of these bigger ones and do it that way. I think I might do it that way. And then find a way to open up the hole just a little bit bigger. I think I'm going to use this. I think I'm going to do that. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I got my setup of what I've got going. I got my finger cots. I got my stirring popsicle stick, my UV resin, my black pigment, my cup to mix it in, and my UV light. So what I did first is I had to cut this tape off of the key because of course the top of this broke. So I cut it. You can probably see that little line down there. I went too deep with the knife, but it's okay. That is supposed to be built for tough. So I cut the tape off and I cleaned it off with alcohol first, just so it doesn't look like yucky underneath. And I'll place that in there. I just don't like how little that is. But anyway, what I'm gonna have to do first is shake up that black a little more, or get a toothpick down there and loosen up where the pigment is settled, because if you can see in this one, the pigment is separated a little bit. So I gotta shake up this pigment and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I've got the pigment, I'm sorry, mixed up pretty good. I got some toothpicks, and just for messy purposes, I got a foam plate. Let's see how that comes out. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, so that is not odorless. I can smell that. So, wrong. Okay, so I got my cup. And I probably don't have much of this resin left in here. So, just going to go a little at a time. I got my finger cots on. Let's see. I know I shouldn't waste that drop, but I want it like really, really dark. So, oh my God, look at it. Look at it. Oh my God. That looks so neat. I need to find my stand because this trying to mix with one hand is not good. Okay, you know what? Let me mix this up and I'll be right back. It's just, I love the way it looks. I love it. It might need to be a little darker, but I'll see in a second. Okay, so what I did was I put this up at an angle so I won't be covering the whole piece, but starting off that top piece where the key needs to go. And I put about 3 drops in this little bit of resin so it can be like super, super, super dark. Yeah, let's see. Turn my flash on, make it a little brighter, and let's pour. Either this is gonna be really, really good or super fail. this up, set up too high. It looks pretty good. And I don't want to cover the Ford logo, which is what I just did. Delete. But it'll be okay. I know what truck it goes to. Sorry for being so quiet. I'm in my zone. Okay. So, that looks pretty good. Let me plug in my UV light. Now, let me move that resin out of the way first. Let me move it all the way out. Yeah, I had to move that resin all the way out of the way so that it doesn't harden up on me at all. I thought I was going to need my pipette, but I didn't need it. Or that. I didn't need that. So, let me get this little guy plugged in. And as soon as you plug it in, it's on. And I usually leave it here maybe about... They say you only need it... Hold on, let me... Oh. You only need it about 30 seconds? 30 to 90 seconds. So, I mean, I leave it for a minute. Just so it can cure really nicely. That does look like it's pretty good. I think that'll actually work. Especially when I put the keychain on there. Put it on the keychain. Well, this is a spare one anyway, so if need be, I can use it whenever. And let this continue to cure, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I left it for 2 minutes. Let me unplug this and see what we got. I was poking at it with the... I mean, it's hard. It is hard. That's for sure. Still a little bit tacky, but that's how I kind of want it. There's the underside of it, if you can see. So, I think what I'm going to do now is... Sorry for the flipping and turning and flipping and turning. I think I might just do the whole key in resin, seeing as though I already have it flipped up a little bit. So let me get the rest of the resin and see what I'm going to do here. Either I'm going to royally mess it up or it's going to turn out pretty good. I just want to fix it a little bit. Let that drip and seep a little bit. This way, that way. Coax it to the edge. Around the back. So that'll be pretty even. Oh, I need to underneath a little bit. So, whew. I am clenched at this moment. If you don't know what clenched is, then I think I see it going underneath a little. I just don't want it to. I just want it to meet in the back a little. There we go. I'm so sorry. With this angle, I'm bugging a little bit because I think I may have it right underneath, although I got that little bit of extra over on the side. So what I'm going to do again is, first of all, I'm going to angle this up just a bit because I have a fear that it's going to run the way I don't want it to run and sit the way I don't want it to sit. Blast that real quick so I can set pretty fast like it is. Because that back underneath, I can shave some of that down. And it'll turn out, I hope, really good. I hope. So let me let that set or cure, and I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back. Let's see what I got. Time to demold. Oh, it's still kind of wet on the bottom. So let's do this. I'm sorry, I thought I was gonna have someone interrupt me, but what I did was it's still wet on the bottom. Let me show you. So the resin on the bottom is still wet. It still has a hole in it. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, again, hit it with some UV light. And then fix it when I come back. You know what? While that's curing, I thought, what am I going to do with the rest of this? So, since I'm a Cancer, I'm going to, or should I do my fiance's? Nope, I'm doing mine. Cancer it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a toothpick and I'm going to get the rest of this black resin out and put it into the mold. And I'm going to need both hands for this because this is very, very, very small. So I shall return with that too. Okay, so what I'm doing with this one is in the bigger spaces, I'm putting a drop of resin in, and then just letting it flow into where I need it to go. Because what I almost did earlier, what I had to clean up from, was just pouring it all on and letting it seep in. Because I wasn't being very patient, now was I? So that looks almost full. Looks almost good. I think that might be too much. And usually when if it overflows, well, if you have it too much on one spot and it'll usually flow into the space that's needed. But what I think I need now, oh, I hope I don't mess this up. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. Not with a paper towel because I don't want to soak it up. Just around a little bit just to make sure that all the spots are filled. Okay, I think those are filled. So, what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to switch. I'm going to take set that over there, put that on top of that, and I still have that much resin left. So, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking instead of talking. Okay, so this, let's see. Still kind of sticky. I think that's just because of the glove. But, you know, it served its purpose, you know. It's still kind of sticky, even to my hands, but I'll put it back under the UV light for a little bit. Now, I think I don't think that's enough resin for that. Let's see, let me find, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's it. It might fill that. It might not. But even if it doesn't, if you don't know, water and resin does not mix. So usually, if once you start to wash things out. What was that? Was that yellow? Once you start washing things out and stuff like that, with soapy water, the resin will clean itself off. Resin will not set if you have water in it. And I just stuck my finger in the bowl. Okay, so let me mix up a tad bit more black. And I'm going to do a tiny bit of this lime yellow. And I'll be right back. Alright, so I've cleaned up my little work area a little bit. Let me take this off. Let's see what we got with everything. See, we got the key. I've trimmed that down a little bit. What I'm going to do is put it under the UV light just for a little bit longer, just so it can set. I think I'm going to let it sit for about 5 minutes. I think the pigment is changing the cure time on the UV resin. So I'm going to have to look more into that. Let's see, let's take this little guy out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, it is so cute. I like that. That is so dope. Oh my god. I love that. Okay, and the next thing, I did the lemon yellow and the black pigment in the UV resin. It looks like it is, I don't know if that's the mold but it feels squishy still. But let me, oh, some of the black got under the yellow. Tag on it. That's a shame. Because I thought that was going to turn out pretty good. That's a bummer. But I know what to do next time. So, if you like what I've done so far, I know this is a long video, but let me know if you think you can help me out. Let me know. Or if you'd like to see some other things for me to do with the molds that I have, let me know in the comment section. And I will see you guys later with some more random stuff. Bye-bye.